I don't know why, but I can't. Most of the time, I can't just swallow everything at once like that. It's just, it's weird. Anyway, so having my own set of Warglaives, awesome. Being able to wield them and stuff. Darkspear Revolutionary, nothing really to say about that. Sulfurous. Which one was that? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so Sulfurous, that's the one that you have to get off. You have to get the eye off Ragnaros, and that one took me a while to get. I think yeah, I obviously got Thunder Fury first, and then 3 months later I got my Sulfurous. Now, the thing is that I had back when I was on Kael'thas, excuse me. Back when I was on Kael'thas, I had all the materials for a Sulfur hammer made. Never made it just because I don't know why. I just didn't. But I had all the mats for Sulfur hammer made, done. I transferred my warrior, and I forgot to take the Sulfur hammer mats out of my bank alts bank. And I was like, or my auction alts bank. And I was like, damn it. So I come over to this new server, and they don't have most of the stuff on the auction house. But I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to worry about it. By the time I actually get the Eye of Ragnaros, I'll have all the mats. And I'm pretty sure that's what ended up happening, is I slowly but surely start buying all the mats or getting them myself. And then I had all the mats. And then finally, after a long-ass time, the Eye of Ragnaros dropped. So happy. Got my friend Alex to make me the hammer. And then, bam, made me a legendary, which was nice. Molten Core is another one of those places, kind of like Stuff Calls, that I never want to step foot in that place again. I literally hate Molten Core. It sucks. Thoradol, the legendary bow from Kill Jaden. Another thing that didn't take me that long. I ran Sunwell a couple times back in the day, but it wasn't my raid. It was someone else's, and I think no one reserved the. Every time I loot something, it says, as you see, it says medicine bags. I think it's like a blue. I'm like, what? But it's not. Anyway, so no one reserved the legendary, and I don't think it ever dropped for me, but I always thought, like, would people be mad at me since I'm a warrior and I need that? Like, I'm just doing it for the achievement. I know some people here are gonna get mad and upset because they're hunters or something like that. Like, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I never ended up seeing it drop. But one day I go and it's like, I don't know, it's like 7 in the morning or something like that. I'm doing Sunwell Plateau with a group of people, and this was my run. And I told them, though, if the bow drops, it's on reserve. Like, Kill Jaden, we're putting Master Loot on, and if the bow drops, it's mine. And again, you can see that video on my channel of the. I'm pretty sure I show it dropping, and yeah, it dropped. I gave it to myself, and it was awesome. So and it's something that's like, I kind of feel bad for having it because I'm a warrior and I don't use bows. But at the same time, so you can't transmog. It's literally, if you're gonna get it, it's for the achievement at this point. So, and I thought that I was under the impression that they were making it so warriors couldn't even equip bows. So I wanted to get it before that happened, and luckily I did. But I ended up finding out that you can still equip bows. You just don't have like a ranged socket for it, which I guess makes sense. But I still kind of miss the fact that warriors had like thrown weapons, or they can use crossbows and stuff. That was always pretty cool. What else is there? Thunder Fury. I think I got the left side. One of the sides pretty quick. It didn't take me long to get one of the sides. And then, oh right, this sample. What? What am I doing? What am I looking for? Oh my gosh, that's large. Okay. So I got one of the sides, and then it took me double-digit runs. I think 30+ runs to get, maybe even 40+ to get the other side that I needed, the other half rather. And yeah, that wasn't fun either. It sucked. It was always so depressing going into Molten Core when I didn't get anything. Anything else worthwhile? So I got the 7th anniversary. What was it, the 8th? Yeah, 8th, 7th. I don't have the 6th. I have the 5th. Hero of the Zandalar tribe. That is for. Is this guy up here? Or where the hell is he? Is he in here? Wow. Locate subject 9. He's up there then, huh? Subject 4, okay. Guess I'll kill you. Yeah, so Zandalari tribe was the Zul'Gurub reputation before it was removed, and back then you could get, they would drop, the mobs and the bosses there would drop, they're called like bijous or something like that, bijous or something like that, and you would hand those in for reputation, as well as you'd get, I think, actually, I don't know if you got reputation past, like, honored for killing any bosses, something like that. So, actually, no, I think it was just bosses after honored or something like that. Or something like that, or something like that, or something like that. Anyway, I think it was just after honored that you would only get reputation off bosses. And then in addition to that, you get like the bijous and stuff. I ended up getting exalted, which was, I think I think it was the first classic reputation I got exalted, which I was really happy about, because I was like, damn, I run this place that much, and I got exalted, and I was super happy. It was back when I was really into achievements and really wanted to get a lot of stuff exalted, so that was nice. 1,000 Stonekeeper shards, I believe, was the currency for Winter Grasp back in Lich King. So you'd win, or you'd buy stuff using, why the hell are these samples? What am I looking for? For the nearby cliffs. What? Anyway, so, oh, right there. That's what I'm looking for. Cool. So, yeah, I think you'd get them for winning Winter Grasp, and then you'd get them for doing the quest. Oh, I can't. We're doing this leg thing. Awesome. I hate you so much. You'd get them for a whole bunch of stuff, and so I finally got that. That was nice. 1,000. Oh man, remember when we used to have emblems of heroism, valor, and conquest? God, those suck. Every boss would drop like one or something like that. I wasn't on for Triumph or Frost, I don't think. But yeah, those were fun times. I hated those goddamn things so much. I had so many emblems of justice. It was stupid. Avast the Admiral was the achievement I got when I started doing. When Insane Membrane pretty much came out is when I started doing that. I got that achievement. You have to just go kill a whole bunch of goblins and stuff. You get basically hated, but you get the Bloodsail Admiral title and then like honored or something like that. I think you have to get or something like that. Stop saying that, Mike. With the Bloodsail Buccaneers. That's cool. Hero of Shatrath. Oh my god, that achievement sucked. So basically, what you have to do is you have to go get all your. Because I don't know if none of you have played during Burning Crusade. There was two factions, Aldor and Scryer, and both of them have each sets of gear, and they have their own designated area in Shatrath City, which was the city, and like it was like Shrine of the Two Moons for Burning Crusade. Anyway, is that one? No. So I think I got Aldor. Okay, why is it doing that? I think I got the Aldor exalted first, and then I didn't know this achievement existed for a while. And basically what you have to do is the quest to get from fully hated with the Scryers to exalted, or to neutral, I think. This is so dumb. The quest is it's like a repeatable quest that you can do as many times as you want. But what it is you have to collect 8 basilisk eyes, and those eyes drop off the crocodiles or the basilisks outside of Shatrath City, and there's like a route I memorized, and to this day I could probably still memorize it, or probably still have it memorized. What's here? Oh yeah, this stupid one. What's 3? Oh, over here. So you had to get 8 of those eyes and hand them in. I think for each hand it was like 250 or 500 rep or something like that, and I think it took like 1,300 eyes to get. And at one point, I think I bought like 200 eyes off the auction house because for some reason, someone would farm them and put them up. And I bought them for, I don't even know how expensive it was, but I bought them. It was awesome. Helped me out a lot. And I think I traded someone else for theirs a little bit too. And yeah, that sucked. Farming that stuff sucked. And I remember the closer I got to neutral, the more I farmed. I think I tried to get like 1,000 rep each day after a while, and then I stopped for a really long time, and then I came back and did it, and I finally finished it. And then once I got to neutral is when you can start handing in. There's like, you've probably seen it if you've leveled in in Burning Crusade, you'll probably have seen them. They're like the rings of the scryer, and then there's the arcane tomes, and what was the other one? Something else for. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, so you can hand those in for reputation. And so as soon as I got neutral, I scoured the auction house and I bought as much crap as I could to get exalted. However, I miscalculated and I didn't buy enough materials to get exalted. And I think it was that there was like 1 or 2 more arcane tomes left or whatever you needed for the scryers in the auction house, and that was just enough to get me exalted. Just to get me into exalted, not fully exalted, which is what I like to get. So that sucked, but I got exalted, and then a couple days later I got fully exalted, and that's all that mattered to me. Experimental Raptor delivered. What? Where? I hate these quests. I hate this place. Can I leave yet? What level am I? 17 and a bit. Jesus. Subject 4 again, okay. So what am I? 3. They're all in there, I guess. So that was an awful achievement to get. Oh, here, okay. Deadliest Catch was an achievement in Zul'Gurub where you had to fish up. There's a optional boss and you had to like fish him up and then kill him. Did I get this? What the hell? Why is this still glowing? I don't know, man. Anyway. So that was cool. Proof of Demise and Timir Fortress, or Four Seas. I don't even know how to speak, apparently. Oh, it's a buff. Okay, cool. Those were all, that's like daily dungeons and stuff like that back in Lich King. Suleiman defeated him before it became a 5-man dungeon. Which, to this day, I still hate the dungeons for Zul'Gurub and Suleiman. Never liked them that much. I remember I did Suleiman... Wait, what? I didn't know I killed Zul'Jin. I don't remember. What? When? Anyway, so apparently I killed the last boss in the raid for Suleiman. Don't remember that. But I do remember doing Suleiman. I thought I only did like the first couple bosses. Because I remember I had to go to bed one day. Because my guild was raiding and I had to go to bed, so I left. And but yeah, I always wanted that mount, that Amani bear. At first I didn't like it. At first I thought it was ugly, but when they said it was going away, I was like, oh, that's actually kind of a cool mount. So I ended up not getting it, which sucks. I got the new one from the new Suleiman. It's like a faded pink. It's nice. I like it a lot, but I mean, the original with the red, way better. Back when you had weapon skills, that I don't remember why they had that or what the point of that was, but like the lower your weapon skill was, the better chance you had to miss. So you like level your weapon skills. And eventually I got pissed. Like the only reason I leveled my weapon skins is because I'd always go like I'd use a one-handed sword and it was like 1 out of 400 weapon skills. So I was like fuck, so I had to go level it, and then I'd change to a mace 1 out of 400. Like god damn it! So I ended up leveling everything. Like two-handed maces, like two-handed swords. What else? There was like I think there was mace or what's it called? Stabs. Yeah, stabs. I don't even use stabs, and I still level them. So like I don't care if I ever use one, I want to be ready to be able to use it. So I got pretty mad and leveled all those. I don't have to do this anymore. Sweet. And let me see if this stupid thing fixed itself now. So that was annoying. Vampire Hunter was like they had for a while. I think before Lich King came out, they put this boss in the Karazhan, like after the horse boss, the first boss, Midnight, and you could go and you could kill it, and it dropped a pet, which that's the only, I think I only did that boss once, which is why I don't remember it that well. But he dropped the pet. That's all I wanted it for. Onyxia's there, level 60. I came out as a raid level 80. Yep. 4th anniversary. Wow. That's cool. It's crazy to think that I have like 4 years of anniversary achievements on this account. That's pretty cool. Tablet of the Argent Dawn was when Lich King came out, or the patch that introduced it. Before I continue. I'm so dry. Like my throat. Okay, so Tabard of the Argent basically it was just like, well, not what am I talking about? Just like when I think it was 3.0 launched, there was an invasion event wherein there was a whole bunch of zombies and stuff, and people were like infected with stuff, and they were like they touch you and you'd get infected, and it was really annoying really very very annoying. I hated it. It was stupid, but you had to do something. You got a tabard, which I still have, and I got the original Zolgurov Spirit of Competition. I don't know why they never did more of these. This is actually a really cool pet, the Spirit of Competition. So yeah, I remember I got that, and there was a tabard associated with it as well, the competitor's tabard right there. And so yeah, I don't know what that was for though. I have no idea what you had to do to get that or what that was for, but yeah, it was there and that was fun to do. And then the Blue Brewfest Stein. So that's it for my achievements. I've gone through basically all of them. I got some new PvP achievements. Let's go back for a minute and go back to some PvP, because I've been doing a lot of that lately. If you didn't watch that video, finally got the 50k. I think I already actually might have had that. Never mind. I lied. Warsong, I'm almost done. I only need to get the 100 wins. I think I'm at like 50 or something like that on my warrior. Arathi Basin. Again, I have so many of this, but it looks like so little. I need like 25 more for this. I've been doing this Temple of Kot Mogu thing is awesome. I love this dungeon, or this battleground. It's really, really fun. Deepwind Gorge, not the biggest fan of. Silver Shard Mines is okay. I hate Twin Peaks and I hate Battle for Gilneas, but they're okay. Shrine of the Ancients, I think I'm at like 50 or something wins, so almost got it. I'm gonna hand out all these quests and I'm gonna take a break from commentating because my throat hurts. But oh, level 18, perfect. Just what I needed. Cleanse, right on. Is there like an inn? Is this an inn? No, not even a little bit. Anyway, so I guess I'll leave it at that for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back. Well, not really ending the series, I'm just ending this video, but yeah, when I come back, next time I do a video, I'll talk about, damn it, what the hell, all of these mounts that I got that I can't even use yet. All these beautiful 184 mounts. Anyway, yeah. Gonna have some more tea.